All right, Coach. So let's start. You want to provide any opening comments you have about this weekend series versus Penn State?
Uh, Mostly we're just excited to get back on the ice. We're 2 weeks here out, and that's not normal. So we're excited to get back into game mode after coming off two big wins out in Hockey East. And it's we got a good opponent coming in with Penn State. They got swept last weekend by UConn, but have been playing pretty well, knocking off a ranked team the weekend that we were out east as well with Boston University. So I'm sure they'll be pretty hungry, and have a pretty big history with Penn State going back to the club days. So excited to get back at her here this weekend.
Okay, I know you mentioned your victories at Hockey East. What were your biggest takeaways from those victories over UNH and Northeastern?
You know what? I felt that through our first 4 games, I felt we made some big mistakes that cost us the game, and we kind of killed ourselves a little bit. I thought we were able to put together a full 60 minutes. We still got off to a little bit of a slow start both nights. UNH, we were kind of getting used to the big ice sheet there. It's an Olympic-sized sheet, so once we kind of got settled into that, we got better as the game went on. Same thing with Northeastern. We got off to a little bit slow start. It's been kind of like once we settle into games, and realize that we can play with anybody, that our confidence starts building, and as the game progresses, we seem to get better. And both nights we played well in the third period to help preserve victories out there. So it was a good weekend for us. Makes that trip coming back east, or coming home from out east, that much easier.
And how have you and your staff tried to keep the energy and momentum you guys gained out there with those victories fresh over those 2 weeks?
Again, this isn't an ideal situation, having this long a break after having 2 victories, but we're a team that just sticks to the process. We're a very disciplined group. I think our kids really do a good job of staying focused on the task at hand, and we've high energy practice. We've been able to really refine some of the things that we've seen over the first 6 games. So it's been a good learning time for us. A lot of teaching being done, working on skill development. So I think hopefully we don't come out too flat. I don't expect us to, but I think we'll be ready to go on Friday night at 7.
Okay. And as you mentioned earlier, Penn State's a team that you are familiar with. You guys played them 6 times last year. So how do you approach a conference opponent like them that you've seen so much?
You know what? It's no different for a conference opponent, non-conference. We get video on every single team, so we watch a lot of film. We go through our scouting reports. We really plan and prep for whatever team we're playing. And honestly, it makes it easier with conference opponents because you play them 4 times, and if you end up playing them in the playoffs, coaches are very much creatures of habit where they don't change a whole lot. So I'll expect a lot of the same tendencies. I'm sure there's be different personnel and different systems and stuff like that might be in place with them, but for the most part, it's much easier to prepare when you really know what to expect of your opponent.
Okay, and finally, the line combination of Jasper, Bobrovsky, and Morris Reed. So far through the 6 games, they've arguably been your most productive line. So what do you expect from them this weekend?
More. They have been great through our first 6 games. They've found a chemistry real early. We actually tried to make a little bit of a switch early in the New Hampshire game where we pulled Bobrovsky off to see if we could get a little more balanced scoring. It wasn't going as planned early in the game, so we switched them back, and actually it was a pretty good adjustment where we potted 3 goals pretty quick there in the second. So they'll remain together. They're playing well. They seem to read off each other. I think they're a good mix of type of player that they are. What I'm hoping for more is I'm expecting them to do the same, but hopefully we can get a little more secondary scoring out of our second and third lines. And it's youth with the other ones. We have 5, 6 freshmen, sophomores in those other two lines. So we're very young. They've gotten better every game. They're creating more chances. So I expect us to be able to keep moving forward in that area.
Great. All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.